Providing the children of our community with an excellent education is our collective responsibility. When we connect with our schools and invest in our students, we all have a part in helping them achieve.
I'm Laura Al-Karim. I'm a DPS student and I will be a criminal defense lawyer.
I want to be a dentist because it's fun and cleaning teeth. I want to be a cop.
My name is Malkli Yabua. I'm a DPS student and I want to be a music producer and a businessman.
It's important to do good in school so you can go to college and get a good education.
My name is Christina Chacon, a DPS graduate and now a DPS teacher. My students can do anything they put their minds to, just like me.
DPS students are as diverse as our city. They are our future workforce, our future leaders. Yet the challenges facing them are many.
As a Denver native, as a former DPS student, I think it's extremely important that we all take care of our kids, whether they're our kids or not. They all belong to us, they're all a reflection of us, and they are going to take over the world one day, and I'd like for them to be ready and empowered to do so.
You have to acknowledge some of the hurdles that some of our families are coming from. You have to look at some of our young people who aren't getting regular meals a day.
Everything that we can do for them here at school, either during the school day and beyond the school day, is going to make an amazing difference to their lives, because the things that we can give them are not necessarily things that they can get on their own.
We need to empower young people to define success for themselves. And I don't think that young people are failing. I think society is failing young people.
Each one of those dropout rates has a name to it, and the impact that you can have on that one person, that one family, that one child can be significant.
The DPS Foundation exists to provide programs and resources to overcome these challenges, create opportunities, and connect students to their dreams. We leverage your support to have an exponential impact on classrooms and students.
I think just from coming from Ghana, my parents always told me about the great opportunities there in America, and I've really wanted to just take advantage of every opportunity I've been given.
If someone were to say that DPS wasn't creating the generation or the leaders we need for tomorrow, I would say, what about me?
Every year, the DPS Foundation gives thousands of students access to enriching after-school programs.
We offer anything from music to recreation to learning about culture, language, history.
They all come in after school and I have to kind of get them out of their really linear thinking and get them into their creative space. So that usually takes a few minutes of just free writing. So we write poems, we write songs, we write raps.
So the school becomes that critical hub for them to stay beyond the school day and get access to things that they don't normally get access to if they were just to go home at 2:45 when the bell rings.
What's really happening is we're creating possibility with them, and putting a smile on a young person's face, instilling confidence in them, watching them create. That's really what this is about.
Support from the DPS Foundation allows school leaders to identify innovative learning strategies that work and then bring them to scale to help all students succeed.
So Collaborative Strategic Reading is a program that's just been in Denver Public Schools for 2 years, and it is a program that I have seen work. I've seen the gains of my students.
I feel like I'm a better student. It makes me feel like I could read better and understand the whole meaning of the story with summarizing it.
Literacy is simply reading a book, but comprehending it is understanding what's going on. It is a strategy that our students will carry from now until when they go to college and beyond that, because it teaches them to think.
Healthy kids learn better. The DPS Foundation ensures that physical activity, nutrition, and health services support the wellness and learning potential of all students.
In order to learn, you need to be ready to learn, and part of that is not being hungry. And then we know that every day kids need access to movement to sort of get out there, get re-energized, and to hopefully learn healthy habits.
They're so much more able to focus. And when you can focus and you can comprehend the things that are being told, you're going to retain them.
One of the things that we made a priority to do this year was to ensure that every single one of our kids got breakfast every morning. We were sort of leaving to chance that a lot of our students were being fed, and so we really decided that we couldn't leave that to chance anymore.
The DPS Foundation creates meaningful partnerships between the community and Denver Public Schools.
I think as a society we've recognized that it can't just fall on teachers' shoulders and on the school leaders' shoulders within the building, that we need everybody in a community to wrap their arms around our students and provide opportunities.
It's important for us to figure out ways to harness the energy of our business community that supports our school and surrounds our school.
Our law firm, Hogan Lovells, has been partnering with Cheltenham Elementary School for approximately 8 years. Many times the lawyers and staff who have been at Cheltenham feel that that's really the high point of their day, and they feel that they're getting as much or more out of the experience and the interaction as the students in the school are.
It's very important to know that you have someone to look up to and someone you can follow and someone who can just set an example for what you can do with your life.
We had one little girl say, when I go to college, I'm going to be a lawyer just like Mr. Howard. So it provides that role model and broadens their experience and their view of life and what is possible.
We are the future leaders of this city, so by helping them from a young age, you'll be able to ensure the success of this city along with the individual success of these children, which is something we all want to see in education.
These are only a few of the many ways that your support for the DPS Foundation has a lasting, tangible impact on the students in Denver Public Schools. Without your support, these programs and innovations would simply not exist.
At the school, we're experts in teaching the kids, knowing what instruction they need, knowing what support students need. But we don't have the resources to get the things that we need all the time. And so the foundation helps us with funding, helps us with the people, whatever it is we need to make those things come into fruition.
You have to have a strong inner city school system. And the foundation supports the Denver Public School system, which ultimately, how well it does is how the entire region does and is ultimately how the state does.
The DPS Foundation is the trusted partner when it comes to investing in and strengthening Denver Public Schools, and we can't do it without you.
So thank you for helping me learn about who I am and who I want to be.
So thank you. You're making a world of difference for our kids.
I'm determined and I will succeed in anything I put my mind to.
I would like to thank all of you who have taken the time and effort to support all of us DPS students who are wanting to achieve and succeed so badly. Thank you very much.
Thank you! Thank you!
Now is the time to connect with Denver Public Schools.